After it rains, you get a view like that. Yesterday was 1.4 inches, 1.38 inches of rain for pretty much 12 hours. Super windy, a lot of debris down, a bunch of accidents on the way up yesterday. But now it's beautifully clear, still cool. It's a December day, 60 degrees. Not so bad. Headed up to the shop. It's a late one today. It's 1:18. I have been doing a ton of research and ordering parts and communicating with people and just administrative tasks all morning and into the afternoon, and then went out to leave, and then I remembered I had to turn off the irrigation, take in the trash can and recycling, both of which were full of water because the lids are cracked and have holes in them. So I had to clean that out, and that meant picking up trash. So it's a slow start to the day in terms of this productivity. But Mike's been up there for a few hours. He's working on the Space Gray M5. Changing the plugs and coils out. So that's always fun. We had a misfire on 2, moved the coil pack, code moved with it. So the customer just said, I don't know how old they are, let's just replace all of that. So that's in progress. And then the only remaining issue on that car will be the drivability issue above 90. We've got a shake from the front. He said that he's had the BMW dealer rebalance the tires twice. I don't really trust the BMW dealer to do anything. I don't think they could change a taillight bulb without screwing something up. So I think we're going to go ahead and rebalance the tires again. I already gave the suspension, hello officer, already gave the suspension a good visual. I don't see anything wrong with that. All the bushings are tight, no play in the wheels. Everything looks nice in the suspension. We had a bent left front wheel, replaced it, installed the tire, rebalanced it, replaced the bearings. The only odd thing in the front is that front right strut's the Bilstein B6, the front left is original. I don't think that would create a vibration, though if one of them, I don't know. With material science, it's all over the place, so maybe it could. But we'll see. It's supposedly been aligned as well, though again, I just don't trust dealerships to service cars. They really don't know what they're doing. They're okay at selling cars, they can't service them though. So I'll try to get you an update up here at the shop before I head out, but it's going to be a rushed one. Wednesdays always are to get out of there and over in Del Mar by 7 for dinner. Michael's not there, but he's got to stand in on Wednesday night, and I haven't been there in a few weeks, so I think we're going to try to do that. And please don't delete the mufflers on your M5. The drone is so annoying. Do you hear it? We're just cruising. I'm not accelerating. That's 81 miles an hour. Ugh. Go off the throttle. It's gone.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest.
All right, quick update on my car. Haven't cleaned up the fender liners yet, but everything else in here is done. Bearings nice and quiet. European rotor. I put my old rear calipers on the front just so the lines don't drip without any calipers installed. So look at how nasty these things are. Let me get a light on. That's pretty bad. Take a look at the other side too. There's the old front discs. Ooh. Yeah, so they're gonna be nice and pretty now. New tie rods, cleaned up the carriers with the wire wheel, all torqued. I'm gonna replace all of this hardware. Yeah, all of that is being replaced. Everything but the wheel studs. And I got everything cleaned up really well back here. New piece there. New bolts in there for the dust shield. The dust shield was replaced with the engine build 5 years ago. Cleaned all the rust out of that. Nice and slick. Have a new wear sensor. Same deal over here. All right, guys, very tired and wrapping up today. It's Wednesday night. Didn't go to Enfuego. It's 48 degrees in Del Mar. Didn't rain anymore today. It was nice and clear as you saw, but man, that's just cold. And there's no indoor seating there, so we didn't go. Got New York giant pizza from Poway tonight. Had some cheesecake. Sat here, watched the end of the Lakers game. A win over Dallas on overtime. Austin Reeves, new nickname AR-15, splash in the deep three. Looked awesome. Today at the shop, saw a little bit. I worked on the rear brakes more. We got the rear rotors on there, new parking brake hardware. Ended up replacing everything. The adjuster screws, the little locking, expanding tab thing up at the top, all of that. I'm trying to figure out how to zinc plate a bolt right now, which is possible, but it's like a freaking science experiment. I gotta go out and buy a bunch of shit, and I don't really have the time or energy for that. But I might have to, because I can't buy the new one anymore. Not technically true, I can, but they've superseded the head to an external Torx, and I don't want that. I want the hex bolt. So I'll figure it out. I'll work on it. Another new project in the works, bit of a fun one, using some 7 Series components. So stay tuned to E39 Source for that in the upcoming weeks. Clock strikes 12. Ryan goes to bed. Tomorrow's Thursday, and we are still working frantically to finish up some of these cars and get them out of there. You know, we get them done, we test drive them, and then boom, we got a misfire on 2. What do you want to do? Customer takes 5 days to reply. Replace the plugs and coils. We order the plugs and coils. 5 more days. We put those in. Now we got an EDC malfunction. Just random stuff. They keep not working right, and I don't want to send anything out that isn't right. So we're working on it. We'll talk on Thursday.